Welcome to my YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe.
No, not
Make
that
sure you
part.
hit that
No,
like button.
no.
You know what I mean? Make sure you get notified so that you can watch all our videos.
Comment, like, and subscribe.
Me, what I try to do now with the podcast, it's more of, because now I'm about personal development, right?
Yeah.
That's why I don't like storylines or anything. Me, it's straight to the point. Me, I don't think, like, for instance, I like the fact that you said that you want to interview people. Maybe you want to know about their life story.
Yeah.
Me, it's about, hey, dude, what people can do to be successful. Let's get into it.
I'm between what like a backstory.
What can people do?
We need a
But it-
bit of a backstory. Because
But what-
as soon as you get, I think it's a matter of. I think my reason for that is also we have a little bit of fun with them first.
Yeah.
Then you can dive into the details. You know what like a foreplay pili.
No, I get you.
Before yeah, you gotta put in that work. You gotta make them feel good.
But what
you
I'm
know?
trying to say, there's 100 podcasts out there. There's so many podcasts that person probably went to, and we share your life story. Like even people, like for instance, when you listen to the Hustlers Corners, when you listen to McG, for instance, McG would say, okay, these people are gonna talk about Dick, about Punani, about who's smashing what, and that's what makes you to stay in tune, right? Hustlers Corner would say, okay, this person is gonna bring an entrepreneur, or maybe somebody who has achieved greatness into this one. So a lot of people have to know even about your podcast. What is it about? You understand?
Yeah. 100%. I think with that, I don't know, man. I think with that, it just boils down to the scope of what you do. I genuinely get the whole premise of having a podcast that's based on one thing,
Yeah.
but I feel like it's very limiting. And my reason for saying that is because you only have a small niche of people that, not necessarily a small niche, you might have a big pool of people to work with, but it's the same thing. You're getting the same audience every week, which is great because you create, what you call it? Like you create a cult or a culture of people that follow your content. But for people that are not as serious and
Yeah.
are not as business minded. It's fun to hear something fun first before going into the into the business part.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
let me laugh a bit before you shove all this information down my throat, dog. Like
Definitely.
give me something to laugh and smile about. So I think that for me,
Yeah.
breaking the formality
Yeah.
kind of makes it fucking dope to a point.
I get you, and that's what we're gonna do right now. You understand? Just make
Yeah.
it a bit light. But before we do that, bruh, there's a podcast that you're going to launch, or it's already been launched. Out of pocket podcast, right?
Out of pocket conversations.
Out of pocket conversations.
Out of pocket conversations.
Out of pocket conversations. I have to say that
Yes,
more often.
yes.
What will that be about, bruh?
My man, we're going to be touching on everything, bro. We're going to be touching on everything fun, serious, sad, emotional. We're going to be we're going to be interviewing a lot of people in different aspects. It's mainly influencers that are coming up.
Yeah.
That's genuinely what I want to do because I feel like a lot of podcasts right now touch on people that have already made it
Yeah.
and they don't really focus much on the come up story. Like
Yeah.
it's easy for
Yeah.
one to talk about their come up
Yeah.
when they've already done it,
Yeah,
Whereas
yeah.
speaking to somebody that's still on that journey, I think that's fucking dope to see, especially if you're the podcast that basically speaks to the person before they launch
Yeah,
or
yeah.
before they become who they're supposed to become. I think for me, I don't know, I'm just one person that I love the background more than I do the
Is it?
the final product. Yeah, I like the
The funny thing
the
that
come up.
I feel like I'm the opposite. Like even when I watch maybe an interview of somebody who has achieved greatness, the first maybe 30 minutes I skip it, to be honest, because I know they will tell you where you grew up, where you're from, how much you suffered in life and stuff like that. Me, I want to
dog.
know, what did you do now? Like I don't know why
Nah,
I'm like that.
I think
bruh.
I think for me when it comes to
Yeah.
that, my reason for fucking with that process
Yeah.
is because a lot of people don't understand the process.
Yeah.
It's very nice to see people making it, driving the fast cars, living the lifestyle.
Yeah.
But they don't want nobody, as much as a lot of people don't want to see you or drive us korokoro sa gago mfethu o shaki di flat tire or shota ka petrol. For me, that's where it's at. That's where the fun content is because you were able to get over that hurdle.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people aren't able to get over that hurdle because I know opera lifestyle, but they don't know how many times you had to call 4 or 5 people to put you on or to help you or whatever.
No, I get it. No. When at that point, it's very important. or how you came up, the whole process and stuff like that. Now it's when you were young. Phela when you were young, you were not doing anything that will get you closer maybe to your dreams. The time we look high school, otile mango, otile koko, nelisha rice,
but
kalibesi.
that counts, dog.
It does
That
count, but
counts, dog.
it's more of
No,
I'll
that
never.
counts.
What will I learn from that?
Betu,
What will I learn if you grew up at this
Because-
hospital and you were struggling?
It's not necessarily.
I want to know what you did, bruh.
Sharp.
Yeah.
What that does is that it pulls the kids that are currently in that situation.
Yeah. Okay.
You give
true.
them that vision of, oh shit, I'll tell you Naja Papa Fela Galibesi from day in, day out. People are living that right now. Remember, we're in a country where majority of the people are poor.
True.
So when you're gonna talk about, because as soon as you start talking about the hustle, I don't relate to you already. I might not have a business idea.
Yeah.
I'm not there mentally. But you have to show me, okay, Sharp, where were you in your life that put you in that position? Okay, Sharp, maybe I could wake up.
Yeah.
This is something that I fuck with, let me tweak it up, let me get better. Because a majority of the people don't relate. That's why you look at, social media. And the only thing that pops, one thing that pops the most in South Africa is comedy. It's either comedy or scandal.
Yeah.
Those are the things that pop. Why? Because a lot of people, it's with the comedy side, it brings a lot of people joy.
Yeah.
It makes you forget about your current situations.
True.
I understand. Now personally, I like seeing that situations because I can relate. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not alone. You might
Oh,
be
fair
driving your
enough.
fucking rich car, if you might be looking at,
Yeah.
Also creates, what do they call this? Possibility.
Nah.
100%.
Yeah, because reality story creates that thing. Oh, Konje, you live down the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You driving a Lambo.
Yeah.
Shit, I can get there.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's possible because I know your grandma or I know where you live.
Yeah.
The house was yours.
Ndwana.
I can get there too.
So that's why when it comes to the out of pocket conversations,
Yeah.
my reason around trying to communicate or interviewing influencers is because we can still relate.
Yeah.
You can't relate to a Casper Vest right now. You can't relate to a Stogie T. You can't relate. Yes, it's great seeing them. It's motivation. But we don't know. Like right now, I enjoy speaking to brand owners that are still on the come up compared to brand owners that made it.
Yeah.
Because why? We are suffering through the same thing. When
Yeah.
you need suppliers, I need suppliers. So when we go out there, I'm getting suppliers for both of us. Damn, man, they've already made it. They don't give a fuck about you, bro.
Conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, the conversation is not the same.
It's
If you're looking at a guy that's making, let's just say like, geez, now he's like making $1 million a month.
yeah.
It's a different conversation when you're making your 10,000 or
100%.
500 rand a month because the discussion, he can't hear you anymore.
No,
Yeah.
but also the lifestyle is different.
The lifestyle.
The lifestyle is different.
No, I get it. Out of pocket conversations. Stay tuned. Make sure you watch it and stuff
Hey
like
man, y'all better stay tuned real quick. Out of pocket conversations. It's
Yeah.
gonna be too nice.
Definitely. So yeah, man, there's this term etliling recently, in my opinion. I could say learning this baddie thing.
Baddies.
A baddie. Njalo nje. Was
Baddies.
this girl a baddie? I don't know. Do we also refer guys as baddies as well?
Who?
Guys, as in boys.
No, fuck no.
That's-
Fuck no.
It's only
Those
girls,
are
right?
fuck boys.
All right. Okay, can you please give me your definition? What is a baddie? before we
Vetu,
keep- yeah.
a baddie is
Yeah.
a chick that is totally out your league. You know when you're in the mall and you see that chick, and Oshaki Kwababa. Same time. Like dog, here's the thing. Oshaka scripts are okay, sharp. Can bring
Yeah.
us so, can us so. She has nice shoes. She's got gorgeous eyes, but still,
Oshage kwa
Oshage kwa wow.
All right. So
that's a baddie.
and
bro.
mainly it's a girl who's extremely attractive.
Fuck yeah.
Young understand.
Yeah.
Everybody wants that girl.
Yeah.
Young understand. And I believe that all guys have had an opportunity to actually date, you know what I mean, those kind of girls. But obviously you act differently because think about it. When you see a beautiful girl,
Done.
like the only thing that runs in your mind is only the good things. You forget that that person
This person is a human, dog.
is a human at the
It's
end
a
of the day.
human.
So for some reason we idolize these people. You understand? That's
Yeah.
why even before you phone you have to think a lot. But it's just a human. So because of that we miss out. Or we do things that are unattractive
Yeah.
to this girl.
And that's
Yeah,
why
I
we call
understand.
it fumbling or fucking
Fumbling.
baddie, bro.
Because
Yeah.
if I can tell you about my experiences, especially when I meet a nice girl, it's trying to be somebody that I'm not. Because
Oh, yeah?
obviously maybe I see this beautiful girl and I want her to see me in a certain status. I understand.
Yeah.
I wouldn't tell her if ngihlala emkhukwini ngihlala emkhukwini.
Oh, yeah, boy.
Yeah, kanjani?
Ukuthi ufuna ukushayina.
You
Ufuna
understand?
ukushayina.
And sometimes being real, it's what can make you win. You understand?
But let's be honest.
yeah.
being real from the jump is never the way in, because
True.
and I say that from like what I say from is like I've met up with girls that are really gorgeous,
Yeah.
right? And then as soon as I start finding out more about them, it makes them less attractive. Like, yo, this is the situation back at home. This is as much as it makes me as much as it makes me a bit of a dick of saying I can't fuck with you because you live in this area, or this is how you move. Bro, it's the same vibe, dog. Now it's a matter of you coming. I'm already thinking about all the baggage that you already got, and I'm not saying I'm gonna get there and deal with it.
Yeah.
But I have to think about it.
Yeah.
I'm bringing you into my life to deal for us to do something. And already that's how email. I'm going to, hey, let's not email.
Like email. Okay, so in that case, guys tend to lie and stuff like that.
100%. No, I don't think guys only. Everybody lies.
Yeah,
Everybody
there's a certain extent. There's white lies. You understand? There's certain things that I can lie about. You understand? I cannot tell
what?
a girl that I'm clumsy, that my room is untidy, and things like that. I can be like, cause I can work on that. You
Yeah,
understand?
but I
there's
feel
certain
like-
things that I cannot change. Like for instance, what is the point of me lying about a certain car that I don't have? That girl's gonna date me, or she's gonna meet me, and she's going to wanna see that car. You
Okay,
understand?
no. I think that also, I think maybe that, for me personally, I don't
Yeah.
think, I won't say I have a problem with that, because certain things you have and certain things you don't have.
Yeah.
You give them a lifestyle that doesn't necessarily depict the actuality of what it's not. I don't want to say it's not fiction, and it's not factual either. It's like, no, Antwana, not even like when you talk about your life, you're able to glamorize your life in a sense. You know your struggles, but you know how to glamorize your struggles. Even when she comes like, oh, so this is the shitty car that you're talking about. She gets it because, like, yeah, I know. You said you had a car, but you didn't say it was shitty.
Yeah.
I got a car. End of story. Okay,
like that.
you can get to point A and point B. Yeah, I can. It's just a shitty car. She doesn't know that. And I scoot you.
Yeah.
I think that's my thing. It's like there's just certain things I'm unable to bluntly lie about. Like, no. I also think we get to a stage where we get tired about hiding who you actually are.
Yeah, that's
Because-
tiring, bro. That's tiring. It's
Oh, no, no,
exhausting. Just
Kumbitu.
doing all of that, dude. It's extremely exhausting. But think about it, bro. A baddie, it's a beautiful girl, right?
Yes.
Everybody wants them.
Sure.
A pastor, a gangster, that person that is good, a bad boy, into just so she has so many options.
Yo.
You understand? Why would she just choose you? Let's be honest. First, the people who would say will win that girl, it's people who have money. You understand?
No, wait. Okay, sharp. I
Yeah,
think to the common baddie.
Yeah.
And this boils down to where you find yourself, like the areas of which you are. You see, going back to the topic where we said fumbling a baddie,
Yeah.
there's also a switch where girls look at you and be like, I can never land this guy.
Same thing.
Yeah.
I can never land this guy. They just see by the way you move, the way you speak, the way you carry yourself, the way you move around. I want more. Dude, I went on a date and the chick was like, literally at the end of the date, yeah, she had a lot to say, and gradually she noticed that man's is not here anymore. I'm just tagging along, just not to be a dick. At the end of the day, she was like, I hope this doesn't fuck up my options, and I hope you come back like for the next one, like date and shit like that. And I was like, literally, I was thinking, fuck that, nigga. I'm not coming back. Like, you look cute, I gave you the attention, but yeah, it's
And now,
like a
Yeah.
when we go back to that discussion of why niggas go for so many women, it's when niggas don't know themselves to that level.
Yeah.
To that point, they're like, nah, dog, I can't stand for this.
Yeah.
What are we talking about? You were just pretty, but now everything that's coming off your mouth is not pretty.
Yeah.
What are you doing? I
Yeah.
can't handle this. I know myself. Peace.
Yeah.
Then
It-
it's like, oh shit, like, listen, can I get some of you? Because you're the first time saying no to me. No nigga say no to me.
Yeah,
Hey,
that
What's
ego.
different about this nigga? Why you act like that?
That is so real. That is so real. Because thinking about it is that anybody will go for her. Anybody at workplace, especially if she's beautiful. So if she finds somebody who doesn't give her that much of attention, and you're cool with it, when you see her, you holler at her, she becomes curious. What is it that is different about this guy, Vele? And doesn't jalo. So, but at the end of the day, me, one thing that I'm curious about, right? We know that all guys cheat. Okay, that is not really the truth, but most
Black
of us.
men don't cheat.
Most of us, we do cheat.
Black men don't cheat.
You understand? And sometimes it's like, dude, right now I'm drinking Coke, and this might be the drink that I like, but Sasa or next week I wanna taste Ifanta.
Black
Doesn't
men-
mean that I'm not loyal to Coke. Coke, I'll stick to it, but that time it was more of Ifanta. Then girls apparently abekho kanjalo bona. It's more of if ngiphuza Coke namhlanje and Ifanta, it's because okay manje Ifanta iyongiphatha kahle manje. Now let me drink Ifanta and it doesn't judge. Do you think you have to forgive a girl who's cheating?
Forgive.
Yeah. Think about it, because I want to look at it in this way. You've been with this girl for the past 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years. Dude, are you saying that girl must only have sex with you as the only guy for 10 years, 20 years?
Yeah, she must
Dates?
be. She must be single if she wants to have.
I mean, now,
sex.
Pel.
Now,
Yeah.
You know
She,
what?
she must be single
When
if
you
she wants
say
to do
it like
that.
right?
Yeah.
Remember the discussion we had when we were coming out of gym?
Yeah.
In the aspect of old school and new school, right?
Yeah.
The mentality for me personally of marriage today,
Mm.
women are still, or people are still holding it to the old school times.
Mm,
where it's
mm.
new school, right? Now, people are trying to get married the old school version, and yet they're not living.
They want to move the
right?
new school
They're
way.
not moving old school. They're moving new school.
Yeah.
So old school marriage will never work for new school because you're putting something that didn't exist in this time, and you're trying to make it to survive now. It won't.
Yeah.
Reason being is because you've adapted so much to this, but yet you're taking what your 19-foot old grandmother told you I was doing with your grandfather and trying to make it. Not gonna never work. And that's why it's the basis. When, like the same way they say, when a man cheats, he makes his relationship stronger. Type of vibe. It's just like, dog, you get bored, 100%. But now, why are you putting yourself in that position in the beginning?
Yeah.
Because it works vice versa. She can say, yeah, she can say, I'll forgive you.
Mm.
But then she goes back, and then it's always when you out, it's like, nah. you're doing
Bro.
this, you're doing this. And vice
Bro,
versa. You
Ndana,
yourself, you
no
yourself.
cap. I've been in that situation where I fucked up a couple of times in the previous the one relationship which I like the one that I was talking about.
Yeah.
Fucked up, sharp. And no, dude, it's not I fucked up and I lied. I fucked up and I told the truth. Like, hey man, cause she confronted me, nigga, is this it? I was like, hey, Ndana, my bad. I was weak and shit happened. Did she decide to leave? No. So what I'm basically saying is a little bit of accountability is needed. And my reason for saying this is because the person that I was dating at the time knew who I was, how I moved, my
Yeah.
behavior. Dude, you don't pick up a knife and make it seem as if it's gonna be blunt just because in your hand. It's in your hands. Nah, I'm gonna cut you too. It sucks to say this, but when you pick up a knife thinking with okay sharp, because the conversation is how can I put this? You know how women will find a bad boy and be like, okay, I'm gonna be the one to break him. I get it. The concept is there, but they don't understand the conversation of how long it takes to break me or to turn me into. Because don't get me wrong, eventually I did, but the damage was done. And then now it's a conversation of every time you do something, don't get me wrong, when the trust is lost, dude, it takes a lot for you to get that shit back, bro. You couldn't be, you could be not doing anything. You could be the best guy in the fucking world. But the fact that you didn't reply to her message or you were out with the boys or you whatever, you fucking somebody else. Because you've done it once.
And now let's be realistic. You don't want to be in a relationship like that.
Nah, dog.
Because
Shit is
best
boring.
believe you might be doing something to put you guys ahead.
Yeah. Because it's very sad for someone to say, I've forgiven you. And we are moving on. But every day, when I do something wrong, you remind me of yesterday or 2 years ago when I did whatever.
Okay. So with that being said, are you saying that both genders shouldn't cheat at all? If you commit yourself, awumelanga to cheat.
Yeah.
So if you know, for instance, that's why abantu bane
But
things
black
like
men don't cheat.
isembu and stuff like that, right? If I know that I cannot stick with one woman, and it's not because maybe I'm a bad guy or anything like that, it's just how I'm wired, and there's nothing wrong if you want to
Yeah.
have sex with different kind of women. So are you saying that it's better for me not to commit? Yeah.
No.
Ngiphile that bachelor
No.
life, yeah, that's about it.
What all that is, ne, is that tell the people that you are going to be in relationships with from the jump
Yeah.
of who you are.
Yeah.
Tell them from the jump. Let them decide. Okay, sharp. This guy says he fucks bitches on a regular basis.
Yeah.
If he does cheat on me, he told me. If he says he wants to take another wife, he told me. Let her be the one to say, "I know I'm cool with this lifestyle."
Because I mean,
Because you've also got onto her, giving her the perception of you love her and you're the best guy in the world. He's wanting up us, Kanti. Or just talk.
Yeah.
Kanti, just another nigga.
So are you saying that I have to be honest with the girl?
100%.
But think about that will limit me. How many girls are gonna accept a
But
guy
no.
like that? So that means
Listen.
me now there's a certain class of girls I have to go for, man.
Yeah.
And leave the ones
Yeah.
that I really want because they don't want this.
No, here I'm saying that.
Because I feel like
But
girls
this-
don't have knowledge about
This puts you in the clear. You're not a dick anymore.
Yeah.
You're not an asshole. I told you from the jump, I like other girls too. And what did you say? We cool. When it's time to take accountability, she knows, Jorge, this is what we discussed.
But let's say, for instance, you're a guy who doesn't want a girl to cheat on you. Because girls might accept that. And the reason why they accept a guy who will play around is because they know, okay, I'll do the same thing. Because girls are now thinking like us. You know what I mean? They don't just want to have sex with one guy anymore.
I
They
don't know.
want to have sex with a couple of guys. So if I'm going to be honest with a girl and be
Yeah.
like, you know what, I'm going to play around, she'll be like, okay, cool. But
Sure.
best believe you,
No.
Mika, she's
There's
going to
two-
do the same thing.
there's the point of living life feeling as if you're not going to get hurt is dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
Here's why I say that. Living life, you should understand that there's positive and there's negative, whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
So you putting it out there, Khoremvej, this is the lifestyle that I'm going for. The fact that you now are going to commit to that person, you need to open yourself up mentally. This person might cheat on me too. So when she does say, oh babe, I fucked bang mang, I'm not saying be cool with it. Be open to the idea that could have happened. It is possible.
Because living in a
You know?
How to?
Yeah.
So since that is so possible, why don't we forgive once again? Knowing that she's
Vetu.
also human. She also has
Vetu.
feelings. She will be attracted to other people. Let's just forgive and let's move on.
It's the premise of
Yeah.
we didn't have the conversation of you being a cheater from the beginning. If you said I'm committed to you and only you, and this is the lifestyle that we're going to be living, I'm not forgiving you for cheating on me. If I knew from the jump on who you were, and you said, nah, babe, I tend to dabble with some other niggas on the side, and I'm like, yeah, nah, it's cool, I'm cool with it. Like, when we get there, I'm at fault because I'm accepting the bullshit.
But it's not who she is. Like for instance, right now I can tell my girl, but me, I always wash my car at every time. So when I told little, but there's times more meaning that there's times where I'm gonna, it's not different. It's not different.
No,
Listen,
no, no,
your
no,
girl
no.
can be faithful
can't-
to you. Let's say for instance you've been with that girl for 5 years.
Yes.
Oh, faithful him, live. Then there's that time, Yori,
No.
dude. You
No.
were not around. You were not around. You made your own mistakes.
So
This
I'm
is
at
what-
fault.
No, you
Technically,
triggered everything. You.
I'm at fault because I'm
Yeah,
not around.
yeah.
So mind you, when you catch me, listen,
No. You maybe she found you cheating or flirting with another girl
Vetu.
and doesn't jalo,
Vai.
and she forgave you.
Don't forgive me.
No, a girl's must you forgive.
No, dog.
They must
Here's what I mean by
yeah,
this.
Yeah,
Dude, you're condoning it.
yeah.
If you're gonna sit there and be like, oh no, but he cheated on me, I'm gonna do the same. We're living a tit for toe
Yeah.
relationship. What? Why?
Yeah.
Get out. If you're gonna now wanna make, but when you go out and say, sharp, I'm gonna go out and cheat because I did it.
Yeah.
But I couldn't move like that. But you said you forgave me. Why are you moving like that if you say you forgave me? That means you're contradicting with your premise of saying, I forgive you. You don't forgive me if you're gonna go out and cheat on me. You forgiving
Okay.
me is you chilling at home, keeping your legs closed, and we move.
even if you look at how relationships with the grandparents, but how do they survive all the hidden stories of, oh, just by the way, you've got a
Kid on the way.
next door.
Mm.
That friend of yours is actually your father's son. He smashed
Nigga.
and yet but now at the end of that relationship you can tell that they're no longer sharing a room.
Yeah.
Certain things change. Forgiveness is a thing, yes, to a certain degree.
Yeah.
Women can uphold and, how can I say, push the forgiveness, but they never can forgive. Because bro, when you break that line, it's done.
Yeah, dog. When the trust
It's
is
like-
broken, it's broken because
It's like you set that standard for yourself, saying like your word is your life.
Mm,
Right?
mm.
Now if you cross that word to yourself, do you forgive yourself?
you can't.
You can't.
Mm.
You know where you fell.
Because you set your standard. It's like, dog, it's like you saying my word is my life. My
Yeah,
word is
my word, my bond.
When I say something, I do it. If I break it, kill me. So what happens when you break it?
We kill you.
Right?
Mm,
And you
mm.
Leave.
can't say no because you said if you are a man to the point where you respect yourself, to the point where you hold yourself up there, and you say I don't do 1, 2, 3, 4, no matter what. Hello, high water.
Yeah.
If you know
Live by it.
at your word and break it, oh, well, my man, what
I
are you
mean,
saying?
a lot of people are forgetting. A lot of people are forgetting, because that's what, going back to the people want to live the old school lifestyle but live in the new school lifestyle. Dude, we can't pick and choose. If you want to be traditional and move traditional, do that and keep by the book. I such because no, one day, because no, but Renyala bomang
Ketile. Sala.
Renyala bomang no. But no, udisha msadu udisha kagai. They know her as this person. Kanti kada ba mtsa best. It's false advertising.
Like for another, I'm not gonna lie. Like on a personal basis, it's based on relationship really too.
Yeah.
Like we're saying, communication for me is one of the biggest things.
Yeah.
If we cannot communicate clearly, dog, I don't care what the issue is, but from the beginning, let us communicate clear. Because now, if I find you doing something that we have never communicated about, it's done.
Thank you.
Forgiving doesn't work. It's like I'll forgive you as an individual for when I walk past you
And
and
then
knock you out.
Yeah.
Do you know? But do you know how much that does to you, dog? As a person, like on both ends, dog. The fact that now I need to think, dude. I get anxiety of having you out with your friends.
Yeah.
Because the same thing goes with them.
No, that is true. That is true.
But you see what that means?
Yeah.
You're fucking up with my mental health now.